What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. Thanks for hanging out with me at my own project here for another lesson. Gonna break down another Greta Van Fleet song for you guys. It's just, you've been so enthusiastic about it, so I'm gonna break it down. And once again, Marty Music's my thing. I appreciate you subscribing here and going to martymusic.com and all that stuff. So enough of that. Let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start with this G sus4 chord, and we're barring the 3rd fret. And then we're playing the 5th fret of the D and 5th fret of the G. And then the riff is all from the G minor pentatonic scale. And it starts with an octave slide. So we have our index finger on the 1st fret of the E and ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D. And those are the only 2 notes you want to hear. They're the same note, octaves apart, an octave apart. So the tip of my index finger is muting the rest of the strings. Tip is hitting that note, and then the rest of it is muting the other strings. Ring finger's on that 3rd fret of the D. So I pick and then slide it up a whole step. Boo-doo-doo-doo. So then I'm going over to the G string here, and I'm doing this pull-off thing. Now, I'm not sure if he's doubling up on that open G, but I think it sounds pretty cool, and I think this is what he's doing. So you're doing a pull-off on the 3rd fret, and then, which is to an open G, but then that exact same G note is right there on the 5th fret of the D. I'm thinking of, kind of blues, the blues position kind of vibe, So going over to that 5th fret of the G string, what? But, it doesn't go blah, it goes blah. Bend that up, then you're going to go 3 on the B, 3 on the high E. Down here to 6 of the B to 3 on the B. Down the pentatonic more. 5, 3, 5. then you see that little phrase ends with the ring finger on that 5th fret D string, gets you right back in. It's already on the right string for that slide again. So we're doing that bend, you know, the slide starts the same. But now we go down from there, and from that bend, it goes to natural 3. You don't bend back down, you go. Then you got to go 5 on the D, 5 on the A, 6 on the E. He kind of slides it off. So when you put that together, so now it goes into a groove that's a G, and I looked at some live footage of the guitar player playing it, and he was doing the old Hendrix thumb, you know, but you got a G chord. Same chord. Up to the C chord. He's kind of sliding into that G from the whole step below. And so every other C, which is up here, root on the 8th fret, every other C has that little sus thing. Very Jimmy Page, right? All right, so it does the G to C, and then it hits on the G. Right? So we need to get G, 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 G. It's still the G minor pentatonic scale, so we go up the scale from the 10th of the E. So that'd be 10, 8, 10, 8. So then back to 10 of the A string. Then it rolls over to 10 on the D string, back to A string. So then 8 of the D, and you'd want to end the lick right there, but that note becomes the G chord of the chorus. So you've got the G to C part. So that lick again. G. And so the chorus is pretty easy. It's G, F, C. So. And then there's a lick in there. G minor pentatonic again. So basically this little box right here between 6 and 8 on the B and high E string. So. So that second half is G, G, D, D, F, F, C. So it's the same thing, but they add a D in there. So the first one is G, F, C, bum, bum, ba, beep, ba, ba, da, da, G, D, F, C. So on that last one of the chorus, it's just regular, and then boom, right into that intro. So the bridge is that G sus4, although sometimes you could consider it a C because the bass is going over to C there. But so we got that, and then the regular G, and then the regular G, and then the vocals come in, then down to F, back to G, and then hits. So F, F, C, G, and then the right before the solo, 1, 2, da, 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 on the F, and then on a D chord, you know, I guess you could play that one, da 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 da, chorus. And that's what he's soloing over the chorus. There's nothing new to learn from there on out. It just goes back to the riff, and then the song ends. So you got the intro, which is the chord. You got the main riff. You got the G to C groove. Then you got hits on G, lick, chorus, lick. you've got that bridge, and then you're rocking and rolling, aren't you? All right, there it was. Thank you again, you guys. Really appreciate it. Also, thanks for supporting Marty Music. And leave a request in the comments below. Hope to see you again soon.